So, before you start, I should remove this prop.
Yep.
From 10 million videos ago.
From the time where you got exercise, link in bio. Buy our...
Just destroyed my entire library there. But anyway, go
our
ahead.
Talking Turds shirt coming at you soon. Anyway, it's not a turd tale, so I don't know why I said that. It's actually a tale of the worst meal experience I've had in my life. There's many of these. Most recent of which was when I almost died from eating Taco Bell. That wasn't fun! But it's not Taco Bell. This is actually kind of a I wouldn't say high end, but it's for us, it's pretty expensive. Joint in the old town. Pretty far, so we had to trek pretty far to go there. And it was
Suffice it is a world-renowned place.
Yeah, totally. It was recommended to The Guardian by many people, like thousands of people, hundreds even. That's right,
millions,
less than thousands. Millions of people said you gotta go to this place.
Okay,
and I am happy to freaking bury this place. And it was called Toro Burger. It freaking sucked. Let's just say that. Anyway, we went there. Again, drove super far to get there, and we got there. We went in, and I was like, it looks kind of cool. It's like a bar, restaurant mix. It looks okay. We sit down. They bring us our little meals and shit, or not our meals, but the meal tablet. What's it called?
The menu?
Yeah, there you go.
The meal tablets?
They bring us the
fuck is fucking 10 Commandments and shit.
They bring us the tablet with all the meals, aka the menu. And we noticed something off right away, and that was all refills, or the refills weren't free. It had a big ass notice. The refills weren't free, and we're like, "What is up with that?" Right? Because it's like a sit down restaurant. You expect some free.
It's not like fucking wine here.
No,
this is fucking.
We're not talking
bullshit ass Coke.
Just some Coke shit. But we're like, all right, I guess, right? And then we also noticed that it was ludicrously expensive. But when you're looking at a single meal, it doesn't look too bad. Because it only prices the burger.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, cool. So we got our burgers and shit. I forgot what I got. It was some Thousand Island shit or whatever. I got it. They brought us. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. But it was super unimpressive. Like, I could make those burgers. In fact, the other day I made a patty and that shit was delicious compared to that shit. It was not good. But it also wasn't bad. It was super average. Below average, but not to the point where you're pissed. But what made it worse was this whole time, and this is going to sound a little racist, but this whole time we were sitting there, these white guys were looking at us. We're like, what is up with this? Now, it's worthy to note that there were white guys because we were the only Mexicans in there. and the entire staff and everybody in there was freaking albinos, basically. And that would be fine, but they were giving us the stink eye.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where we were fearing for our lives.
Yeah, these were not cool people. They
were like douche bros.
Yeah,
like loud douche bros. And they kept getting up and passing by us and going out. And we're like, what is this? And like, one would come back in and the other one would get up and leave. And they were like smoking outside and shit. But we're like, what is this? Why do they keep getting up and passing by us? It was weird, is what I'm saying here. So we're eating our burgers, getting the stank eye. I remember they kept. Oh man, it was so bad. They had TVs and they kept playing an ad for WWE All Stars game, and it would play every freaking second, dude. So we have a droning ad for an All Stars game. Freaking white guys looking at us like they're about to lynch us, and super average burgers eating, right? But so far you're like, all right, it's not too bad. At least it don't taste like shit. The best thing that we ate that time was the fries. And those were just from the bag that you could go to Walmart and get some. Like legit, like they just got some from Walmart. But here's the worst part. Once the bill came, shit was like $40.
Fuck that shit.
$40 because of this. It was only the burgers they charged. Or that were marked in the menu. The fries were extra.
What?
And again, they weren't spectacular, but they were the best part. The Cokes were not free refills, which is fine if you get like a freaking tambo, right? To drink out of, you get a 50-liter drink that's cool, but no, they were thimble sized. And so like you'd be like, serious, I'm freaking parched over here, let me drink a tiny sip, and it was already gone. So you had to get refills. So we ended up getting like a couple refills, and it came out to freaking $40. So we were pissed. We were like, freaking $40 for this shit, and it wasn't even that good. Walking out, freaking white guys stopped talking, just giving us the freaking stank eye. Walked to the damn van. There was nothing spoken, by the way. We were just like, you know, when you're so unimpressed or like annoyed, there's nothing said between two people. It was one of those. We got in and we were about to drive out of the area, and there was a Popeyes off in the distance, and we were like, man, we should have gone to Popeyes. This shit freaking stunk. And yeah, it was one of the worst experiences. My entire. Now I've had worse food. One time I went to a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, with my grandmother, and she ordered a burrito, bean burrito, and it was frozen. So that's good. It wasn't even warm. It wasn't even cooked. It was straight frozen, a block. And she was not happy. In fact, she was pissed. And this was the only time that she walked out of a freaking restaurant without eating the meal and legitimately told them they sucked. It was weird.
Took a lot for that woman to say something sucked.
And she was pissed, dude. Another time I went to another restaurant called El Roble, which is not around anymore. So I'll definitely bury it because it stinks. One time I went with my mother, because again, people were telling her it was good. Like every Mexican person on earth was like, man, El Roble tastes delicious. I don't know whether they're like that.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was going to bust out some Spanish, but then I realized I could just do this. Anyway, everybody was telling her it was delicious, right? We went there. That was the worst burger I've ever had in my entire freaking existence, dude. Freaking, I ordered a burger because I'm a burger fiend. Yeah. She orders her like breakfast or whatever. Her breakfast was the eggs were freaking raw, basically.
Great.
So that's not great. I bite into my burger and my taste buds are destroyed in an instant. And I'm like, what is this? Heat, insane heat. I'm like, what is this? I open it. Let's just say the burger was like this thin and the rest of it was pepper because they freaking stacked the pepper up to freaking the sky. It hurt to eat. It was painful. That was another time where me and Mom were like, we ain't paying for this shit, and we just left. Mind you, that's more common with Mom because, you know,
she don't take no
shit. But man, that freaking burger stunk. I can't think of any others at the moment, but those were really bad. The recent Taco Bell didn't necessarily taste bad, but it was bad for my innards. Remember one time I went to this place called Silver Streak, got some chili fries, and I almost died, literally. Shitting black for like days. It wasn't good. Recently commented on their Facebook saying that that happened. Anyway, that's my tales of horrible establishments. I don't know if you have one.
I can't say that I've had a horrible experience in a restaurant, so poo on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I said that, I'm going to have the worst experiences.
Yep.
I'm sure I have, but it doesn't, then nothing comes to memory.
I mean, really, I'll do an envelope, last one.
Mm-hmm.
Every single meal I had takeout in, not takeout, but, you know, takeout, I guess, drive-through or whatever, in Arizona, every single one gave me the shits. Every single one. Not once. Actually, once, and it was Subway.
Well, you know what they say about Arizona. Nobody washes their hands.
That's true, apparently.
That's like a fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm just making that up.
Nope.
But I will say this.
I'll believe it.
I did get violently ill in Arizona,
mm-hmm.
but it had nothing to do with food. So,
there you go.
That's a thing.
Yep.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but nothing.
Nope. Nathan.
Anyway.
So yeah, every single time I went there, the worst of which was when we went to an Outback, and our brother is not great when it comes to meat, so he ordered me a well done steak, and that thing was chalkier than chalk, so that wasn't great. Later on that day, I was sitting in my old sofa because I used to sleep in the sofa, and suddenly I felt lava coming out of my beehole.
It's all that charcoal, man. Like
freaking shit.
activated charcoal up your
No
A.
shit, dude. I was shitting all night, and I had to go to school the next day, and I felt so bad that I didn't take a shower. So I was like, ooh, it was bad, dude. Freaking shit came up my butthole, and it was hot. It was hot, dude. Like freaking hot.
Oh man.
So that wasn't good.
Well, that's a stinker.
Yep. Literally, it stunk. I had another one, but I forgot it. So.
Best conclusion to this
Yep.
video. Anyway, this has been Ahab and the GoonTick talking about your horrible experiences in dining.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what this video was.
It just ended up in shit.
It came up with like it started with something and then ended up in Talking Turds Part 4.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know where the worst places you've eaten have been and why. In the meantime, we're out. Like, share, subscribe, hit those notifications. Bye.